Okay. So how's everybody? Happy Sunday. So this is Yin and meditation. And so we'll start off with centering. We'll go through the Yin poses. And then we'll do a meditation at the end. Maribel, it's her first yoga class, so yay her. So I'll probably be explaining a lot more than I usually do, in case you're wondering what's she doing. So I'm Ashley, one of the owners here. So welcome. We're happy to have you. So let's just start with a comfortable seated position. Oh shoot, someone's emailing me that they don't have the link. All right, I'm gonna email it real quickly from here. Sorry. Okay. I can't see without my glasses. Right. All right, the joys of technology. Okay. So she should be, okay, we have a couple people online. Sorry about that, little delay. So just come into a comfortable seat. Just let your spine get tall and just allow yourself to arrive. Just begin focusing on your breath. Noticing your inhales. And trying to stay connected to your breath. See if you can find that small pause at the end of your inhales before it transitions into an exhale. Once you find it, see if you can place your attention there. See if you can allow yourself to truly be here in this moment. Taking this time for yourself. Maybe setting an intention for your practice today. Something maybe you want to gain. On your next inhale, bring your right ear to the right shoulder. And we're just going to make very slow circles, bringing the left ear over to the left, and then rolling the head back to the other side. Just doing a few of those to loosen up the neck. I rarely do that when I find my neck is not sore. And coming back to center, we're going to begin today's practice on our backs. This is called star pose. So you're going to just bring the feet as wide as the mat. Reach the arms up and overhead. So you're making 5 points with your body. The head is the fifth. And just really focus on your breath here. Allowing this pose to help you connect to the breath. Trying to maintain that meditative state throughout this practice. Yin is a meditative practice. Remembering that the body is noun, the breath is noun, but our minds are often time traveling into the past, into the future. It's where anxiety and worry happens. So when we focus on our breath, we bring the mind into the body. You're halfway through the shape. I'll give you halfway counts. We'll be here 1 more minute. Very slowly, just bring the arms up and over so they're back down on the mat. We're going to stay on the back. You're just going to bring the soles of your feet together. You're staying on the back, so you should feel your knees, hips. Just let the knees fall open. This is reclined butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana. Just keeping the hands on the thighs or the belly, maybe focusing on belly breathing here. Great pose from Samya. You can have your feet further out or you can bring them in. It's just whatever's comfortable. You want to be able to maintain. In Yin, we're going to be holding the postures for a few minutes. So we have 3 rules in Yin. First is we try to find our edge, which is where we kind of feel that muscle pull. You kind of feel it, but you don't want to be in pain. And once we find our pose, our edge, we settle into the pose. And we find stillness. Stillness is rule number 2. Stillness means your muscles are inactive. Every time we move, we're engaging the muscles. So we wait without moving. And then no matter what comes up in the mind or the body, we try to remain still and just be with it. Just like in meditation, when thoughts or feelings come up or body aches, we try to just stay with it. So Yin is like a meditation, but with the body. And stillness of the body leads to a quieting of the breath and a stillness of the mind. You're halfway through the shape. Check the quality of your mind, bring it back to the body, back to the breath, got lost in thought. We'll be here just under a minute. Very slowly, just begin to straighten your legs one at a time and just come into a resting position. Just letting the legs kind of flop open, let the hands come to the side. And just take a minute to reset the body. On your next inhale, just bring your knees up so the feet are flat on the floor, and then just roll to the right side and we'll meet in tabletop or hands and knees position. And let's take a few cat-cows before our next shape. So you want your wrists just under your shoulders. You want your knees lined up under the hips. And then as you inhale, you're going to drop the belly and gaze up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, pressing the palms, you're going to tilt the pelvic bone, bringing the chin to the chest and arching the back like a Halloween cat. Inhale, drop the belly, gazing up, and exhale, round. And just maybe take 3 or 4 more of these at your own pace, connecting the breath to the movement. This moves your spine in every possible position. It lubricates the spine. You want to do this one every day. Then coming back to a neutral tabletop, we're going to bring our knees as wide as the mat. Your big toes are touching. Then sink the hips back onto the heels, walking the hands until your forehead can hit the mat. This is child's pose. If you just rest and breathe here, just focusing on your breath. If your mind feels busy, you can inhale for a count of 4 and see if you can get your exhales to 6 for 8. You could repeat a mantra. I inhale peace. I exhale stress, worry, negativity. I inhale calm. And exhale, release whatever you need to. Check in with the teeth. Make sure you're not clenching the jaw. Soften the face. Maybe focus on that third eye, the space between the forehead or the eyebrows. You're halfway through this pose. With Yin, we're trying to find 3 kinds of stillness. We seek stillness of the body, like a mountain. Stillness of the breath, like a still mountain lake. And stillness of the mind, like a deep blue open sky. We'll be here about 30 more seconds. On your next inhale, just using your arms to lift up and then make your way onto the belly into alligator, which is our resting pose. You're going to just stack the hands, making a pillow, let your toes touch, heels all open, just resting the head. Just check in, notice what the body is feeling. Just allow the body to rebound, reset. On your next inhale, we're going to stay on the belly, but you're just going to come up onto the forearms. Tops of the feet are down. It's a Sphinx pose. You just press into the hands until you feel like you're up into the back bend. Drop the shoulders from the ears, and you're just like that, and breathing. If you want a little more of a back bend, you can angle your hands up and lift up into seal, which is a little more intense. Pick the one you can maintain without any pain. And as you're here, I want you to visualize just breathing in, sending that breath down the spine, down to the tips of your toes. Bringing the breath all the way back up the back, and down into the fingertips. Just visualizing sending breath to every cell in your body. Just check in that you're not clenching anything. The glutes, the jaw. See if you can soften into it as much as possible. You're halfway through this pose if you want to make any changes to what you're doing. We'll be here about 1 more minute. Very slowly, slower than you think you need to go, begin to lower back down into our resting position. Just let your heels fall open. That'll decompress your spine. And just check in. Notice how the spine feels. The low back. Your next inhale, you're going to bring the hands next to the shoulders and press yourself up into a tabletop. Once you're there, we'll meet in downward dog. So you're going to flip your toes, lift your hips, lifting the tailbone up towards the ceiling. You just work to walk each heel towards the mat. And then from here, we're going to walk the feet up towards your hands. We're coming into a forward fold. So your hands may reach the floor. If not, you bend the knees until the hands do. You can also clasp the elbows. And you really want to just rest your torso onto the thighs. You're just working to release the upper body. Let the crown of your head just fall towards the floor, almost like you're letting all the stress and worry come out, drain out of the head into the earth. And then you're breathing. Just try to release any muscle action in the upper body. You can always bend the knees a little more. You need to maybe nod the head yes and no a few times. Help release the neck, any tension you're holding there. We won't be here too long. You're already about halfway through. You can also come against the wall if you need to. Just kind of rest the butt, use it as a prop. Be here just one more minute. You may notice your knees shaking, mine are, that's okay. 45 seconds. Good pose for anxiety, for digestion, lowers the heart rate, calms your nervous system. And from here, you're just going to bring one knee down, making sure you're stable. Just come into a comfortable seat. That's hard, right? There's someone I know that does like an 8-minute one. I don't know how. Like the most I can do is like 3 or 4. And then from here, we're gonna bring the soles of our feet together. And you can have your feet out. This will work the low back more, or you can bring them in. This works like the groin area. So you just pick the one you feel. I tend to like keep a big diamond shape there. I like to work the back, but pick what you want. Then the hands come around the toes and you start bending forward. We have lots of head hanging in yin. And maybe your elbows are just here resting. You just kind of let the head hang. You're working to get the head eventually to the feet. But wherever you are, just breathe. Check that you're not clenching the jaw, the teeth. You're about halfway through this shape. Using your hands, slowly begin to walk yourself up into an upright position. Use your hands under your knees to help bring those up. Maybe roll the hips from side to side. That'll help release that. And then bring the legs just straight out into Dandasana, or staff pose. So you just bring your hands next to your hips, make sure your back is straight, and then you're just going to start folding, walking the hands to wherever you can go, hinging at the hips. And wherever you are, just hang and breathe. This is a forward fold, or caterpillar, as we call it in Yin. Just check in with your face, make sure you're not wrinkling the brow, clenching the jaw. Just try to soften into the shape, releasing the muscle action. I'll be here about 30 more seconds. Forgot to give you your halfway point. Very slowly on your next inhale, use your hands to walk yourself back up into the upright position. We're going to just make our way onto our backs. You're just going to let your feet come as wide as the mat, palms to face upwards. Next to your sides. Maybe tuck the shoulder blades. Just make any last movements you need. Shavasana, resting pose. Very slowly begin bringing awareness back to the body. Begin by making small movements, maybe wiggling the fingers and toes, maybe stretching the arms up overhead in a full body stretch, pointing your toes, arching your back. And then make your way onto your right side and lay there for just a moment. Share with you the Hamsa prayer. Let no sadness come into this heart. Let no trouble come to these arms. Let no conflict come to these eyes. May your soul be filled with the blessing of joy and of peace. And slowly making your way up to a seated position for the meditation portion of the class. And so again, just finding a comfortable seat, whatever that is for you. I usually sit in easy seats, just legs crossed. You could also sit with the legs straight, and then just make sure, maybe wiggle around until you feel comfortable and let the spine be tall, almost like you have a string pulling the head up. And then just let the hands fall open on the knees. You could hold them on your belly to kind of focus on your breathing. This is a meditation for grounding. Just let your eyes close gently. If you have any tension in your face, just soften it, relaxing the forehead, your cheeks, your jaw, feeling into your throat, the front and the back. Just breathing into any areas of tension you may feel. And then let your shoulders relax, dropping them away from the ears. Just see if you can soften everything. And turn your awareness to your breath. Begin to follow your breath as if you've been assigned the job of bodyguard. Begin to follow it as a way to anchor you to this present moment. Following the inhale as it enters through the nose, as it enters into the body, and following it as it leaves your body. Observing the rising and falling of the chest and the belly with each breath. See if you can allow your body to breathe you. Be present to each breath, noticing all the changes so that you can be here now, fully alive in this moment. See if you can sense what it feels like to be alive. How do you know that? Just take a moment to notice your own energy, your own breath, your life force. Enjoying each inhale, let it be soothing and grounding. Savoring each exhale. Surrender to the feeling of arriving in this moment. The only place where you can truly be alive, the present moment. And if thoughts come to you in this practice, just notice them. Your brain is designed to think, but we control the brain, not the other way around. So just notice and bring your attention back to the breath. Every time we sit, Every time we breathe with this awareness, we come home to ourselves, our true nature. See if you can sense a feeling of rootedness and groundedness. Maybe noticing where your seat is connected to the floor, to the earth. Let each inhale be an invitation to return to yourself, like a coming home. And for these last few moments, with each inhale, silently repeat to yourself as you inhale, I am. And as you exhale, silently repeat, home. Inhaling, breathing in, I am. Exhaling, home. And if the mind begins to wander, it's okay, just notice. Return to the words, I am home. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, home. Breathing in, I am. Breathing out, home. And gently release the words. And just check in and notice how you feel. Knowing that this place of stillness is your true nature, and you can come home to yourself at any time through this practice, through your breath. And slowly begin to bring the awareness back to the room, treating the transition out of meditation as part of the practice. Maybe slowly letting the eyes open. We'll close out class, bringing the hands to heart center, bowing the mind to the heart, Just take a moment here, check in, notice how you feel. May you have peace in your mind, peace in your heart, always. Namaste. Okay, ladies. How did you do? How do you feel? You may be sore tomorrow. Those are, if you're not used to that.